This is Harriet again. I'm just going to run you through the basics of using Google Calendar. Um, Again, like the G Drive, it's personal preference of which calendar you'd like to use. But Google, if you're going to use Google for Gmail and the Google Drive, it does make sense to use it as calendar. Also, it syncs really well with your phone and does pop up notifications on your computer, and just does, it makes sense to have it all synced really. And again, a lot of people use it, so it's quite easy and compatible with everyone else. Similarly to G Drive, you can just come up here and click the link. So down the side here, you'll see I've got Becky's calendar, and other. So if I click on here, I can see what's in other people's diaries. At the moment, I don't have anyone. By doing that, you can just add a calendar, type in an email address, and that will then send that person a notification. And if they give you access, you can have all of their calendars overlaying, which is really helpful if there's, if you work in a team with a couple of you and you want to see each other's calendars and see when's free. Really, really helpful. Obviously, that's what I use most of the time with my clients, which is really good. Going to book just set up an appointment. If you're just going to do something quick, test meeting, you can just literally click, type, done. If you want to add more details, you double click and then it opens this page, which you can then put in the title, the date and time. You can make it all day and make it repeat. So if you have, every Monday you want to do 15 minutes meditation at 9 a.m, you can just have it on repeat weekly on Mondays, and then you don't have to keep putting it in. So stuff like this is really good for, setting yourself some targets of how you want to spend your time and blocking your time out better. I personally use my calendar and I try to stick to it quite rigidly, with blocking my time, just so that I use my time quite effectively. Add in location, notifications and alerts, which are really helpful, so you can get those through a push notification or just an email. And this is where, if you have other people's calendars, you can choose other people's calendars and it will appear in theirs. Write any descriptions and then add a guest. So if you have a person that you want to include in the meeting, you just type in their email address, press enter, and then when you click save, it will fire over an invite to them. So I'm sure some of you I've actually arranged meetings and calls for, so you've received those emails. Oh, the other thing is colour. So colour code. You want your calendar to look pretty, so it's not horrendous to look at every day. And then you can drag and drop as well. And that is about it, really. You can change how things look by setting the day that you want. We've got this diary Sunday to Saturday, but you can change your start day, whether you want weekends to show. Also, you can search in your diary. So if you know you've got a meeting with someone, you can just type in their name and it will list. Or if you've got several meetings with someone, type in and then it will list, and then you can see them clearly. Like, okay, I've got one next Tuesday, the following Tuesday. And also what's really good is this preview here, and you can skip through. You can skip through by week here and then press today and it will take you back to today. That's calendar in very basic terms. If you have any questions, please feel free to send them over.